What is going on, guys? This is Dave and welcome to the first episode of our third season, our second season in the Premier League. As you can see, we've got Everton, first game of the season today, and as you can also see, Chelsea have already continued their winning form from last season. They've beaten Southampton 3-1 in the early kick-off. So, first things first, going to check out the transfers, see what we've been doing. Munir hopefully coming in on loan, not too sure yet. Just need the finances right now. But as you can see, we made quite a few transfers. First one is Lucas from Real Madrid Castilla. Signed him for 1.2 million. Fairly decent player for the money. Not on the biggest wage either. A good backup to have. He's only 2.5 stars, but a good backup to have either way. Second player, we signed Grimaldo on a transfer rather than a loan this season. We've got him. He's a Wolves player. Wolves contracted to Wolves, no longer a Barcelona player. So we've got him now, and we can play him whenever we want. No restrictions there. Christian Pania is another player we've brought in as a backup. We sold Baston, as you'll see later on. Very good player. A lot of Premier League sides were chasing him. He rejected quite a few, and he's a good backup for Lacazette. Martin Odegaard is another player we brought in on loan. Very, very good central midfielder. Only 17, but he's already 3.5 with a 5-star possible potential. Fausto Rossi, a guy we've got in on a free centre midfielder. He's a good player to have in the squad for depth. Dejan Meleg from Ajax, another winger. Decent potential on him, good current ability too. Possibly going to be our strongest left winger this season. Nick Powell again on a free. Good little central midfielder to have again for depth in Europe. Then we've got Theo Walcott. What a signing this is on a free as well. Right winger, probably our key right winger this season. Going to rival Jordan Ive for a spot there. Also could play striker, which is good. And Harry Charsley, who is a youth option. Sales, we'll check the fees. Biggest ones, Baston went for 4 million. Alverstad left. Bjarnson, McDonald, Bomhoyer and Emax Landell. We've loaned out Jovic. Hopefully get him some more game time than he would. Our club has already scored 3 in 4, so hopefully he's going to have a good season there. So with the transfers done, quickly check the schedule for the friendlies. Had a bit of a mixed pre-season. Beat Chivio 3-1. Saunders scoring twice. I've promoted him to the first team just so we got a bit of backup there. Albino Leffe beat them 4-0. Barcelona lost 5-2, but if you see, our second half team was literally a mix of under 21 players. That's why we conceded a lot of goals in the second half. Beat Kidderminster 2-0, Saunders scoring again, and losing to Real Madrid 8-3. Again, a bit of a mixed team on that front too. Ronaldo grabbing a hat-trick there. So, we're ready for the first game of the season. We've got Everton, but unfortunately we've got some injuries, so we're going to have a quick look. Lacazette's definitely out for a few months. So we're going to have to kind of base the team around him. Ezekiel's not fully fit and Fausto Rossi is not fit. So we're going to go with Pacheco in goal. Right back we're going to keep Bellerin. Left back we're going to keep Grimaldo as per last season. And again we're going to play Ogbonna and Danny Bart at centre back. So back four and goalkeeper practically identical to last season. Midfield we're going to go with Lee Evans and Odegaard. Let's swap those two round. I need to... Oh, this is the wrong formation anyway. There we go. Defensive midfielder, we'll go with Stambouli. Wingers, we'll go with Ibe. Left wing, we'll go with Meleg. And up front, we'll go with Penia. Bench. See what he suggests. We don't have a striker on that bench at all, so I'll probably use Theo Walcott as a sub-striker if we need it, rather than bringing Callum Saunders up into the squad. Give a couple of squad numbers out. Insua and Dyer. We renewed the loans of Ibe, Dyer, and Bellerin. It didn't pop up then, but yeah, we renewed the loans of those guys, so that's why they're still here and still in our squad available for selection. So prediction is a draw for this one. Hopefully we can grab a win. I ended up getting Manager of the Year last season, which is always good. Two players in Team of the Year, which were Lee Evans and Grimaldo as well. So Everton is starting with this 4-5-1, or 5-4-1 rather. Howard in goal, Baines, Ashley Williams, Johnstone, Jagielka and Coleman across the back. Zusi, McCarthy, Ramirez and Naismith across the midfield, and Lukaku up front on his own. So quite a defensive formation by Everton, and quite a defensive midfield as well, with the likes of Ramirez and stuff. That's a good little signing for them. He was transfer listed, a player kind of looked at, but budget wasn't great this season, especially signing Grimaldo took a massive chunk out of it. And we didn't really have much value in players that we needed to sell. So here's Evans, and almost giving us an early lead. Jordan Ibe has. He had a really successful European Championships. He got chosen for England. England ended up winning the European Championships. Ibe was a part of it, and he's showing already what a class player he could be this season. He's improved so much since the first season, the Championship, already opening the scoring for us, and what a start to the season. 1-0 up against Everton, and perfect start really. So Bellerin picks it up, long ball towards Pania, who I'm quite excited to look at. A lot of Premier League sides wanted him, and hopefully he can rival Lacazette for a place. So a bit of a Champions League striker. Here's Meleg as well. Great ball. Thought he'd got his second of the game already, and second of the season. We're battering Everton so far. They haven't had a shot. We've had 9 in the first 10 minutes or so. Great play by us again. Meleg on that left hand side, who could be a really good signing for us on a free as well. So we're coming just around half an hour gone. We're battering Everton, but we haven't had much chances ourselves since those early 2 chances. Coming towards half time now, and it looks like we're going to take in this 1-goal advantage. Danny Bart picking up a yellow card. It looks like that could be that, unless we get a chance here. Jordan Ibe again does well. Padilla on his debut, and it's a good save from Tim Howard in goal, and there we go for half time. So we 1-0 up. Everton have not been that great. We've been brilliant. The whole team reacts perfectly, so I'm not going to mess about with anything else there. And we're going to go straight into the second half. So they've only had the 2 shots. We've had 15. Their defensive formation doesn't seem to be working for them at all. So I'm not too sure how they're going to go about this second half. If they're going to play forward or keep defensive. I just hope we don't score any more. So we've got another chance here. Bellerin, not the best throw-in. Great long ball by Baines. Bart's got to be careful on the booking, but he won it on this occasion. Great play by Ibe. Bellerin, great ball. What a save by Tim Howard. Thought Pania made it 2-0 there. Good movement by him in the box, and I thought he'd headed it in for 2-0 against Everton. So we've had 20 shots now, just to their 3. We're sliding down the table, but it looks like it may be 3 points nevertheless. We're going to make our first sub of the season. And I think we're going to give Meleg a rest. We're going to bring Ibe onto the left-hand side. Meleg's had a good debut. Big test for him. First game in the Premier League. And again, we're going to bring off... decisions. Probably keep it like that for the time being. I'm not too sure. I was going to bring off Evans, but just due to fitness, I want to bring off Bart because he's on a booking, but I don't really want to change the centre-back partnership. So we're going to bring off Stambouli, who's taking a bit of a knock. Bring on Ronaldo, and we'll bring on Tom Cleverley for Lee Evans now. And now will be our 3 changes for this game. We're going to go from control to counter, just to push men behind the ball slightly bit more. And coming into the last few minutes, and it looks like it's going to be a routine, hopefully a routine victory for us. As Erdegaard gets injured, so we're down to 10 men for the last few minutes. Let's keep it like that. Hopefully we'll hold on. It looks like we have done. Mariner. Ooh, now Baines. Keeper Pacheco comes and collects it, and there we go. Looks like it's going to be the first 3 points of the season for us here. We've destroyed Everton. Just haven't invited them at all to make any effort at shooting at our goal whatsoever. Unless the ref's just not going to blow the whistle yet. Here's Coleman, who slashes it over the bar. The ref should blow now. We're almost 2 minutes over the allotted extra time. It's still not blown. Bart wins the header. Pania, Cleverley, Ibe, Pania, Surely he's got to blow soon. Cleverly. There we go. There's the 3 points. First 3 points of the season for us there. Being Everton. 1-0 to nil. We're going to go calm and congratulate them for that victory. Everyone reacts positively. Grimaldo picking up from where he left off last season with 9.0 rating. He got man of the match. And it was a first minute goal from Jordan Ibe, which got us on our way. Next game is huge. We've got Valencia over 2 legs in the Champions League. It's big for us that we try our best to get in there. If not, we'll drop to Europa, but a bit of a pain in the ass. But either way, we've got some. We've got good. I should quickly check the days of the fixtures. We've got good fixtures there. Start of the season's not too bad. We've got Watford, QPR, Southampton. Then we've got United, Hull, Aston Villa, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, which is the probably the toughest run there through that middle. But other than that, the fixtures are quite well spread out. So quite lucky on that front. But guys, hope you did enjoy this episode. We've started it with 3 points. Next episode we'll probably be doing probably do the United game. We'll skip quite a few of these. We'll have the United game there on the Saturday. Guys, if you did enjoy this episode, enjoyed the transfers, please do drop it a like down below. Subscribe if you are new and enjoyed this episode. I want to keep up to date with what's going on, and for loads of Football Manager 2016 content that's coming soon, please do so. Follow me on Twitter, which is @DaveAsAPartyFM, and I'll follow you back. We can interact about Football Manager and stuff like that, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers, guys.